Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast, as part of a storm mode and isomer. This audio podcast is part of Mayhem and Twister. This audio podcast is part of the storm and a Storm Robotics production. So in this audio podcast, there will be sort of a conclusion to this series, a conclusion to this particular audio podcast series, and this audio podcast series looking at an overview of nanopore sequencing technology involvement in the genomic domain and its impact on the biomed science specialty or field, and in around an overview of the works that had been fantastically done by a science student, Heidi Stefan, in one of the academic institutions in the United Kingdom. So looking at the conclusions then, looking at the conclusions in around this, and looking at the conclusions, there is looking at the conclusions. So next generation sequencing usually has allowed investigators, scientists and researchers, academics, for example, to investigate into the genomic construction of organisms, enlarged sort of biostatistics into genomics. Nanopore sequences has also modernized the genomics domain in the biomed science, in amongst biomed sciences, allowing or even encouraging billions of DNA specimen releasing new openings to investigate variations in amongst organisms, gene expression, epigenetic shifts, and microbial assortment. The positive outcomes and future or prospective applications or basis of nanopore sequencing in healthcare settings will continue to improve the lives of patients, recipients, and healthcare service users, and also should at the same time prompt opportunities for new therapeutics and treatments through genomics, and through laboratory and academic research disciplines and specialties. So that draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast, as part of the storm mode and isomer. This audio podcast is part of Mayhem and Twister. This audio podcast is part of the storm and a Storm Robotics production.